Hello my friends and welcome back to another Plan With Me video and kind of a reveal video. So I'm going to be setting up this week in my Wonderland 222 and I wanted to use my son's new kit, the Timeless Travels one. So I'll show you the kit here in the premium matte, but I'm probably going to use mostly the washi paper, but it's just easier for the sake of color and not having to bring in a background to show it to you. But this is all like taking a trip to Japan, but like going to not like the main cities and stuff like that. So right here is like a full page sticker, which has that organic edge cut all the way around it. I love his style. Like the way when he comes to me with this stuff, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't even. And then this reminds me of like an old tapestry. I just thought this was so pretty. So I had to make like a full box out of it, but it's got like all these old elements from like, doesn't it look like a tapestry to you? But I think it's supposed to be the mountains with like villages around it. And then here's a beautiful rice field. Look how gorgeous the colors are. And then this one is super pretty. It's like a back alleyway. And then the florals, the color palette on this is very summery to me. I think it's beautiful. Then there's this tea house, and it's got the koi fish pond, and it's just really, really pretty. And then look at this bike along like a stream. Isn't that beautiful? I would just love to walk that. Like if that was a real place. Then I have like a ton of these pages where you just have a whole bunch of either collage elements or florals or some people. This one is stamps, the postcard, the Polaroid, and then the film strip, which this is my favorite thing right there. Then here you've got some big florals on the sides and some smaller elements in the middle. More of like collagey stuff and florals. And then another one of the girls. This is a full page washi. So whether or not you get it in premium matte or if you get it in the washi, this page comes on the washi paper because it's that terrible washi where you can just rip it up and use it as background pieces. Here is some more collage elements. Look how cool that is. That is just so cool. And I love the way the girls came out. And then some paint swatches in case you want to do any layering. And then these are the strips, which you can kind of see the lines. So there is it in the premium matte. I don't believe I'll be using the premium matte. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with this. So I'm going to be setting it up in my Wonderland 222. I've got my bookmark page right here, and I'm going to be doing the week. It's a Friday to Friday, so I'll start on June 6th. And then we'll start setting this up. So it's already, I'm already a day late. So today is the 7th. So I kind of was thinking I might want to use this because I'm probably not going to back plan. I mean, there's no real reason to back plan in this planner because this is my daily like catch-all planner. And memory keeping wise, I do that in my big plan, my this one. This is my, look at how it's, oh, what's that? Oh, goodness, I don't know what that is. That stuff all over my book. I wonder if my son dropped it. What a weenie. Anyway, this is my daily journal, and as you can see, it's starting to get pretty chunky, but that's where I do all my memory keeping stuff. So in here, and I've already done this week's list. It's like my weekly. Let me see if I can flip to the weekly, and you can see how the weekly looks, because I did set up all of the weeklies with the Lily's Diner, so that is ready to go. I don't need to do that, and it's already filled out for the week. I just need to fill in Saturday, but I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm going to use this one as kind of like a divider and not actually do any real writing on it. Or I could kind of do it off to the side and give myself like a little bit of, I don't need to though. I really don't need to. So let's just do it. We're just going to do it. So the one thing about doing these full page stickers, I'm always scared that it's going to wrinkle on me. So I gotta be really careful. Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. And I brought these with me today because I've really been enjoying having these in here. And there's a few in here that had to do with travel, and I thought they'd be pretty cool for this. So this one says travel the world over to find the beautiful. I thought that would be kind of a fun one to put like kind of off to the side at the bottom a little bit. And then there's another one. I can't remember which one it was. Adventure awaits. That's right. I was going to kind of do something like this, which, yeah, I like that. That's a nice opener for the week when there's like a whole page where you just don't want to have to write anything with my kits. Just save this and then use it on a day when you just either don't have time to plan, or maybe it was a day that you were out, you were busy, and you don't feel like back planning. This is a great like way to not have to go back and try to fill stuff out. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's the washi page. So this side, the way that I've been doing it is I've been kind of cutting the page in half and doing like a today section and a notes section, and I really like it. The problem is that it starts to cause lumpy bumpies in the same spot throughout the whole planner. So this week I went this way, and this week, before that, I was doing it this way and this way. So I'm not sure if I want to keep doing that center thing. I'll do it for one more week because I really like having that divider, because it just gives me my space at the top for the most important to-dos, and then the stuff at the bottom is more like just notes on the to-dos and like maybe upcoming things or stuff that I needed to get done or whatever. So I kind of feel like I like having this middle thing, and maybe next time I'll get more organized and I'll have like a highlighter or something and just do a line instead of, sorry, need something to cut this with. Yeah, maybe I'll do that next time, but for now it's just gonna have to be what it is. So we'll keep that off to the side. And then since I have this great big one over here, I was kind of thinking to do something a little bit simpler on this side. See, I made it. Oh, don't make a lump. So maybe we could do like the train. Ooh, that would be pretty. How about the train and the corner flower? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Something sort of simple. So a little corner flower, and then we can do the train or this. That's pretty too. I like the train. Let's do the train. I know that there's a lot of different types of trains in Japan. I'm really excited to go there and like explore. I know, I think this is a little bit kind of old-timey. I'm not sure that this is too relevant to today times, but it's still just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, because I've never been there. It might be. And some florals. I just don't know if I want something in the middle to kind of break up the page a little bit more, or if I want to leave it right there, because I've got, like I said, I've got a ton of these. Oh, that's nice. How about this one? There. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. I will have to find a highlighter that matches this so that I can do what I've been doing, which is if I don't have a splotch to go under it, I just use a highlighter. So I will have to find a highlighter that does go with this so that I can put my headers up there without having to use any of my paint splotches. Okay, next page. Same thing. I'm going to just use these. I should probably just do it all at once. I'll just speed through laying all these down so that you don't have to watch me put all these things down, because I'm just going to do it throughout the whole week just to keep it kind of even. Okay, so all of the little divider lines are down, and now we can start putting down some stickers. I think what I'm going to do on this page is kind of like a combination of things. So I do want to use, I feel like I want to use some of this, kind of like do a little thing, a thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I really love the way this came out with the rating. It's got like the Japanese writing on the overlay. Oh, it came out so pretty. So pretty. He did such a good job on this. I'm so proud of him. Well, I was going to show you guys without like without showing all of his details, but this is who you're helping to support. But there it is. Yeah, that's my baby. Anyway, I just wanted to give him a shout out because he's working really hard and I'm very proud of him. So he starts the bachelor's program here very soon. And yeah, that letter came the other day. I was just excited. Proud mama. All right, I want to make ripped edges on the edges that are on the outside, and then I'll leave the other ones. Oh, okay. Guess that is sticking. And then leave the other ones to be. Wait, did I do that wrong? What did I just do? Oh, I did. Well, maybe we'll put this one on this side. Sure, why not? We'll figure it out. That's kind of a lot, right? Maybe I could rip that down just a little bit. It is washi paper, so for a little while you can pull it back up. Not forever, but for a little while. It does, once it starts to stick though, you probably won't be able to get it back up. And we might be able to salvage that piece somewhere. Okay, so with her, how about if we do a her and, ooh, that's pretty too. Which one do I want? Oh, look at that. I don't know what I want. There's just so much to choose from. That camera's beautiful, but I thought that camera would be better on this side because it has that bigger edge on that side. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get this to work. So because I cut this all weird, this background piece, I'm just going to do, I would have rather it been like that. I wonder if I still have time to pull it up. Let's see what happens. I might be able to do this. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it up without ruining anything. I'll be sad. Ooh, nice. Okay, so if you have this and you take this off and throw it away, you have this. Just make sure it's on the right side. So the back side of it, you won't be able to pull the sticker off of, but this side you can. If you have like a little permanent marker, maybe you can make a dot. I don't know. I don't know if there's some way for you to denote which side is which. But if you do that, you can do some of your layering right here. So you don't have to try to figure it out on the page. See, like that. And then I might even add a little bit of something because I have some smaller elements. I wonder if I could like add this here at the bottom, like this, and then maybe we can do one of these. And you just basically make your whole collage right on this sheet. So once you get, don't throw away your big sheet when you take your big sticker off. Reuse it, see, as a place for you to like set up your collage elements before you even put it on paper. And then you don't have to do what I just did, which is rip the whole thing up when you make a mistake. You can make your mistakes all you want on this thing and take them off and put them back and take them off and put them back. But look at how pretty that is. See, that's what I wanted. Okay, now we have this corner up here, which I'm very partial to the florals in the upper corner. And then just kind of, especially when there's something this big, I don't really want to do a lot up on the top. So I think I'm just going to grab this big corner piece. This one, this particular kit, I did the same thing with the last one as well, and I'll probably continue to do it. I try to like mix florals in all over the place so that you have like a lot of options for flowers without having just like all pages with just flowers. I hope that it's working out. Oh, how pretty that is. Hope it's working out for everybody that way. I really like it. I'm going to have to trim that though. It's hanging over the edge and it's going to stick to everything. I already know. There. That's better. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Okay. Next side. I really kind of want to do either one of the stamps up here with something behind it, or I'm going to keep that off to the side so that I don't lose it. Well, actually, here, we can just do it. since we're doing this. Where is this page right here? So I think this pink one might work. Let's do this. One of these days, I promise, I will pull out the inks and do the inks with you. I just haven't. I just am ill prepared today because I'm like half asleep, and I'm doing this to stay awake because I can't go to bed yet, or else I'm really gonna mess up my clock. So I'm trying to stay awake, and yeah. So if I sound really blah, it's not. I'm fine. I'm just like super tired. How about over here? Nope, that's not matchy match. Up here? That's nice. Yep, that's nice. Okay. I did already put the dates down so that I know, I didn't want you to have to wait through it, but these are from the subscription. So every month with the monthly subscription, you get the dates, date covers and the dates. Days of the week, sorry, I can talk. And that's what I'm using in here. He has been asking about, because I've been kind of talking about taking a break with the subscriptions for a little while because my eyes, I've been having a lot of trouble focusing. My eyeballs, I think I'm getting eye strain from just spending hours and hours and hours drawing. So I was thinking about taking a little bit of break, and he asked if anybody, I thought anybody would be interested in doing this with his artwork in place of mine for a little while. So that's a question for you. If somebody who gets my monthly subscription wants to chime in down at the bottom and see, I wanted to see if I could use that piece somewhere because I feel bad that it's it's not being used. It needs to be used, but I don't think I like it, so it's not going to get used. I just cut it all weird and now it looks dumb. Okay, so anyways, chime in down bottom if you would like to do some of this type of artwork for the subscriptions for a little while to give my eyes a break. You know, I may or may not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because I am currently drawing next month's subscription, so it wouldn't be until the month after that but I really need to get through this month's subscription. But man, my eyes are just, whew, they are not having it. Kind of thinking that I want to do it again down here in this corner with one of the collage pieces. Oh, that's pretty. Look at how that blue popped with the other blue. Let's see how that looks. So if we put you down here and then you here, and then we can do another quote at the, maybe at the top. We'll do this. We'll do a quote at the top. And then we'll do that. Oh yeah, that's nice. I love these pops of color underneath. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure that I actually even have a color that would go with this in the inks. Let me grab the book real quick. So I'm pretty sure that I don't. So I put Lily's Diner in here in case you're, but I have not put Aloha Leafy yet. So these are the colors right here. What do you think? I just don't think I have, yeah, I just don't think any of these are going to match. Maybe the green, the Sahara sand probably would match. Maybe when I get to the end of this, I might come back. I'll like pause for a second, go see if I can find some stamps that I want to use, and then maybe we'll try to do some of the overlay with stamps. Yeah, because at that time I would be able to let it dry, whereas right now I'm flipping through and I can't really do anything like that because then it'll smear on the other side. So with the chalk inks, you really have to let them dry before you mess with it. That's awful big. I wonder if I got a smaller one. Sorry. I don't want it to like take up half the page. Believe in yourself. That's what I feel like I should be saying right now. Believe in your eyes. They're okay. Okay, that's really pretty. I may want to do something in the middle of this one because these are a little bit smaller. Let me see what I got. How about, ooh, we can do the book again. This is a different book than this one. See, that one and that one are completely different. I don't believe I doubled up on anything in here except for maybe some of the flowers. I'm pretty sure that everything in here is its own separate, which it almost should be because he brings me so much of it. It's like I have no I have no reason to duplicate anything because he has like, I don't know why that kid has to bring me so much artwork, but it's nice because I have a lot to choose from, but sometimes it's overwhelming. There's like way too much. Okay, this one, let's try, I want to see if I can use this. Wow, that would be so pretty, right? Look at that. I wonder if we do that and then that, like opposite. Ooh, let's try it. So I already know what's going to happen. It's going to be too long on both sides because it's technically made to be more of like an edge, but I really like the way that looks, just right on the line. Let's make sure we're kind of covering it like that. Where's that cutter? My spooky ass Avalon and ninth cutter. I actually have stuff to make these like sitting on the shelf. I just haven't had time to make them. Okay, there's that. And I will do this side upside down so that they're kind of like a mirroring each other. Oops, oops, don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Behave. I'm probably gonna hate it. Like I love that, but I'll probably hate this upside down one. We'll see. That one. And that one. Okay, so there's an up and down. And then, you know what might be kind of nice is to put some of my people on this page with like a little bit of a background behind them. Like, because she's cute. And maybe do like him standing on that line and her down here or something like that. Or she's shorter. She probably should be up there and him down here because he's taller. Maybe like that. And then put like a little bit of the background behind him. Let's see how we can make that work. Let's see what happens. So, without messing this up again. So we're definitely going to have to rip this. So it would be on an edge like this. And then he would kind of stand like that. And then we'll have to rip around him, I think, to make it work. But I want him to kind of be kind of off center a little bit. I think once you put the washi on top of the washi though, you might be kind of screwed. So I'd be sure about that before I laid it down. You might actually not like it. And then it won't come off. I'm pretty sure that if you pull it apart right there, it'll mess it up completely. Let me get this side like that. And then we can put him. So I want his feet on the bottom of the page. And then, oops. Let's go like that. Well, it's a little bit crooked, but it's okay. We'll do him like that, and then we'll do like a mirror of her up here, kind of like the same thing that we're doing over here. So this time we want that edge to be, and let's see, how do I want to go? I want to go like, maybe, let's just bring it kind of in half, like this. And then we'll have to do the same thing and trim it up like we did the other one. So it'd be like that, and then she'd be, oh, that's really far. We don't want that far. Well, let's put her down and then we'll figure it out. So she'd probably be more like right there, might be a good spot, maybe. Let's put her kind of right where the wording is. Like that. I want to keep you. Don't do that. I know I didn't really show you on any of my other pages because I mean I wrote all over the pages, but sometimes I'll use these like little splotches underneath my headers. So like if it says notes or something, I'll throw one of these down and then I'll put my script over the top. So I try not to throw every single little piece away that I scrap away until I'm like at the end and I know I'm not gonna use it. Then I'll throw it away, but she's gonna stand in the flowers like that. It's a little bit busier right here than I wanted it to be. I like that he's on that blue background, so it's not quite so much with the florals, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at it. And then down in these corners here, we'll just do, oh, this is nice. I love this bag. It reminds me of like a Mary Poppins bag. Let's do a bag down here. I want to do something kind of small in the corners. Yeah, I'm going to do something kind of small so that I'm not taking up every ounce of space. So let's do this little pretty fan with the food. And then there are flowers, like little florals, maybe. No, nope, not doing it. I like it just the way it is, just like that, because here we go. We're gonna do this again. I think with her, do it like this. I kind of don't want to take up much more of my space. These are like my favorite things. I just love the way they like just kind of give that attention in that one spot. And so the adventure begins. He doesn't look very adventurous, but I like the saying. That one right there. Yeah, I like that. And then I might do like a stamp right here and right here, something. We'll see. We'll see when we get to the end what we want to do with that. So far, I think this is good right here for this page. I did crinkle my page when I put the flowers down. And then this one, so we're on the last, ooh, we're on the last ones. Oh my gosh. I haven't even used any of the big ones. Oh boy. Oh, how about that? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna put this big one right in the middle because it's beautiful. And I'll do the other big one in the middle of the, do I have another big one? I think I have another big one. Yeah, I do. I have this one right there. These pages are going to look very similar to each other, but it's okay. And then I'll probably continue because I am just like in love with this. I was trying to only do 1 week, but I think off camera, I won't make you sit through a whole nother week of this, but I think I'm going to continue this kit until I run out because it's just stunningly beautiful. And then we have all the florals. Stop that. Everything is sticking to each other. We have all these beautiful florals that we can do something with. I think I'd probably be better off if I did this and that. Like the two different corner pieces, since I already used this corner piece on another page. Because I just want to fill in the rest of it with flowers. And then maybe we'll pull in one more quote sheet. So I could do that and that. Oh no, let go of my finger. You know, it figures that I would do that. You. Oh, good, you can't even notice it. There, okay. And then we have something small, like this one, up here in this corner. And then something, yeah. This one's really pretty. Okay, so we have those. Then, yeah, we're going to do a flower in the middle right here on this one. And then we'll do a quote. This one I'm going to have to cut. I just thought this one was like really, really pretty. It says, no beauty shines brighter. Wait, let's do it like this. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. So we'll do it like that. Ooh, I love that. Love, 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 love. Very happy. Okay, and then this one, same thing. Let me find another long one. This has multiple pages to go through, so I'll try not to spend. Oh, this one's nice. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. Okay, let's cut this one. And we'll go like, how about we do kind of in it a bit, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. Like that. And then we can do a little flower on this side. Hopefully. This won't look like too much. There. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, I will go look and see what I have for stamps, and then maybe we can do a little bit of stamping here and here, just to kind of give it a little bit of something before. Yeah, let's try that. And I'll also grab the scripts and see if I can find something for that as well. So give me 1 second. Well, that led me down a rabbit hole I wasn't expecting to go down. So it's been a little bit. I got an acrylic block. I did bring this, but don't know if I'm going to use it because I do know that that is archival ink will go through this paper because this is just like Hobonichi cousin paper. I have these two, which is the Sahara Sand and the Niagara Mist. So I think these two are probably the best choices for this. Although there is a darker one, this Rich Cocoa, which I haven't even swatched yet. That one I picked up and haven't even swatched it out yet. But I found these little splotches that I thought might be kind of fun just to do like a little, you know, a little something with those. There's mostly coffee stains, but these little splatters, right? That little splatter right there could be like paint. And that one might be kind of fun. And then I found all of these. So Coco Daisy subscriber for 150,000 years. So I have like a lot. I thought these might be kind of fun. I have a lot of things. Summer, like there's a bunch. So we can kind of play around with these. And then this came in this month's Coco Daisy. June, a time for golden hour. Golden hours, endless laughter, and a heart full of summer. That one might be a nice one to put somewhere as well. Maybe even right there. Whew, I'm about to ruin my stuff, guys. You know, I never learn. I'm not like a big stamper. I don't do a ton of stamping. When I get in a mood to do like a background page or something, then I do it. But for the most part, I'm not a big stamper. However, these washi, if you're using washi paper, you can stamp over washi paper. You just have to give it a minute. I'm going to try the darker chocolate one and see how it looks. Because I haven't even swatched this yet, so I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Okay, let's see. It's not very. Let's do it on paper first, just to see. Sometimes you have to prime your stamps, and this one feels like it needs a lot of priming. So let me find someplace, a piece of paper, anywhere, guys, something. Let's do it on this. Oh no, it was okay. I don't even need to push that hard. But that's what it's gonna hopefully look like when I get it down there. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry. This is the experimental phase. And then learn from what I just did on that paper and don't rock it. I'm going to get this on my nails. I'm going to be sad. Okay. Now, I want it kind of like that. There, a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want to get crazy, not too much. We can do something in this color, like a little paint splotch. Let's see how these look. I haven't even opened this. This might be kind of fun. Let's do this because this looks the most splotchy. I'll stick it on here. I'm honestly not sure that that is actually chalk paint, chalk ink. This is, this says chalk ink. This says fast dry. This is dye ink. So don't have to wait for that one to dry, but this one we're going to have to wait. So how about a little splotch like that? Oh, that's cute. And then we can do a lighter one up here. Like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Simple, tons of room still to write. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. The only thing I didn't do was get the marker. All right, because I have all of the scripts here, and I didn't bring a marker though. And I have no idea what color is going to go good with this. One of these days I will get around to actually swatching out all of my markers, so it'll be faster for me to find what I think I want. I've only got a couple over here, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be not the right pink. Actually, again, before I stick it in the book, I think this is brighter than I expected it to be. What do you think? I think that's okay. That'll be all right. Just to show you what I do, but not necessarily like every time. So I would do that, and then I have a lot of ways to say the same damn thing. So goal is important to do today, notes, like I've got all kinds of stuff here that basically say the same thing over and over again because I don't like using the same script every single time. So I'm going to put today right here, like that. And then down here is where typically down at the bottom, I either put like important or notes. Where did I put the notes one? I know it's over here. And notes. And then this day is ready to go. So tomorrow I'm going to our local Comic-Con and I'm going to have a spot to write all about it right there. So this one, see, it showed through. It bleeds through the other side when you use dye inks, but you can see here when you use the chalk inks, it's ghosting, like, which is what's normal when you're like, when you write, everything kind of ghosts through when you write. But so ghosting is fine, but bleeding through is not fine. That's why I don't like using this. I didn't look at it closely to notice that this was a dye ink. So no need to swatch that because we ain't going to use it again. This page I don't think needs that, but maybe this one might be kind of fun to do something like, how about, always. Very Harry Potter. Let's do that. I'm having a Snape moment. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you know exactly what this is in reference to, but just for fun, write it down in the comments below. I'm kind of curious how many people are going to get this. Let's see who my Harry Potter fans are that are watching me right now. Who was he talking to when he said always? I'm going to do it in, let me get the other chalk ink brown, which is, nope, that's purple. That's eggplant. Sorry. Can't see in my closet. Okay, so this is the Jumbo Java. And one other thing I'm going to do, because I know it's already doing it, hang on, because I know better. Flutter. Since we're doing this and I'm flipping pages, we need to put some type of a protector between the pages or else I'm going to be very sad later on. Okay, so this is going to say always right there. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, I need more paper though. I can't flip the page. And I'm not using my son's academic themes list. Let me find another. I got a bunch of white paper down here. Okay, let's just, this is going to look weird for a minute, but you'll see what I mean. Watch. See? That's why. That is why. Okay, this one I wanted to do something here and here, but we got to figure out what. I don't know what. Let's see, what do we have? How about, well, we can definitely do the paint swatchy again because I liked that. So let's do that as the base. And then we'll do like some sort of a quote over the top of it. I think that would probably look nice. Let me just grab this. I don't want to lose it because I got to have my Snape moment. All right, let's do the orange again with this. And then we'll find a quote to use the darker one over the top of. So we're going to do that. And right there. And then we can do the quote. Something. I don't know what yet. What do we have? This one just says June. We don't want that. That's boring. No June. Sunshine, fun time, smile. There's a couple on here. Might be kind of fun. I'm sure I have more in my stash, but this is the stash, but it's too much. Too much to go through last minute like this. I should have prepared a little bit better, but I didn't because it's me. And we don't need this one anymore. So let's put this one here. So this is the one. It's not about having time, it's about making time or something like that. And then we're going to use this dark chocolate. What is it called again? Jumbo Java. Not even chocolate, it's beautiful coffee. I do not drink coffee this color because it would be very bitter to me, but I like coffee flavored with my creamer there. That looks cute. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, let me clean this one off. Nice thing about chalk ink also is that it's super easy to clean. And then we need a different one for down here. I mean, for up there, because I don't want to say the same thing, but I would kind of like it to say, maybe the Sunshine Fun Times. I don't think I want it to say June because I don't need to, it's already got June on it with the date. One of these days I'll upgrade my stamps to make it a little bit better choices. Since I'm not getting all of the subscriptions anymore, I won't be getting much in the way of stamps from Cocoa Daisy, so my stamp collection is not going to be as good anymore. Won't have as much to choose from. But it's okay. I do have quite a few. I just need to go through them and organize them one of these days. So that's as far as I'm going to go, because if I don't want to do anything to that page, and this is where we're ending. So I really like the way that looks. I think I can maybe do this in between those two pages so you can see that with the always. It really bums me out that that's like that. So I might come back and do something with right here. I don't like that, but it doesn't matter. It's mine, right? It's not like I'm showing it off to anybody except for you guys right now before I write in it, but there's that one and then there's that one. So I think it came out beautiful. Love, 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 love. Very happy with it. Yep, I'm gonna leave that open so it'll dry, and then yeah, then I'll put all my toys away. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope this maybe gave you some ideas. I hope you love my son's artwork. I think it's really, really fun. disclaimer, everybody already knows that he is part of computer science. He's in the robotics program at North Idaho College. Actually, it's University of Idaho now because he's not at NIC anymore. So now he's at University of Idaho for the robotics program. This is artwork that I am keeping in the shop for him that he is creating. It is through Artistly AI is the program that he's been using. He is phenomenal at it. He's got a great eye for the artwork. And yeah, I'm always amazed by what he can do. So I know that not a lot of people are totally don't really like to support AI artwork, but this is him. This is just his style, his vision of what he wants. But he can't draw, and I barely can draw. So this just brings his art to life. And if you like it and you want to try to help support him, you can pick this up in the shop. It'll be available either under new releases or Christopher's Corner, because that's the little area where I'm going to keep all of his stuff. He has 2 more kits that he gave me ideas for that he wants to do. And so those will be coming up in July and probably August. And yeah, so anyways, I think that's all I got to tell you. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.